walk through with her attitude. Gucci on the neck, I can't be mad at you.
What's going on, guys? This is the 4th episode in the 0 to Millions guide in GTA Online. In this series we start off with a new character, being level 1 and with no money, and we work our way up to eventually get millions. Throughout the series I do share some tips and tricks with you guys, so if you're following along and you're new to GTA Online, then hopefully this guide can actually help you out and get you started in GTA Online. Let's get into it. So in the previous episode we grinded out them VIP missions to get ourselves up to $1 million. We then invested that $1 million into an office. So with that quick recap out the way, I'm going to be showing you guys what to do now after you've got an office, because the next step in this guide is to own a vehicle warehouse so that we can make more profit and be a lot more efficient. Because the vehicle warehouse costs 1.5 million, we have to do some grinding in between this. So after buying your office, I recommend that you grind some more VIP missions until you get around about 250k. Then you can purchase a high-end apartment, which I'm going to show you guys now. I just picked the one next to my office because it'll most likely be more efficient like this. The reason for buying these high-end apartments is so that we can actually do heists. This is going to be a nice source of income for us, and it's definitely going to assist us to buy that vehicle warehouse eventually. As you can see, the high-end apartment next to my office is only 205k, which you guys can easily grind that out by doing them VIP missions. It'll probably take you around like half an hour or 45 minutes to make that money, and once you do get that money, make sure you buy the same apartment or just any high-end apartment. After you guys buy the apartment, you just want to go over to it and then enter. Once you guys are in your apartment, you just want to go to the heist room and then just wait about a minute. You should see a little alert pop up in the top left hand corner of your screen. It should read visit Leicester at L to discuss a potential job opportunity. Now you just want to look at your map and then waypoint it on the map. At this point, if you do have a little bit of money left over, I highly recommend that you buy the Batty 801. It only costs 15k and can be stored in your 10-car garage. This is going to help you guys out as you'll be able to get around the map a lot quicker. If you guys did actually buy it, then just wait for it to be delivered to your garage. But if you didn't buy it and you saved the money, just open your interaction menu when you get outside and spawn in that BJ, as that's free to spawn in. You guys just then want to head over to Leicester. Once you guys get to Leicester's factory, you just want to walk up to the doors and then you'll get a cutscene of you going in. This is where Leicester talks about a job opportunity, which is the heists. And after that cutscene finishes and you get back outside, just drive straight back to your apartment again. You will see another alert what says Leicester will be in contact about the job soon. Typically by the time you get back to your apartment, Leicester will have contacted you. If he hasn't actually contacted you by then, just wait around for like a couple of minutes. You can still go in your apartment and everything, but once he does contact you, you should see your apartment on the map and it should be green, like a green icon. This means that you have a heist available. Now when you enter your apartment, your character will automatically walk into the heist planning room again. The only difference being is that you can actually start a heist instead of just joining one now, so that's what you guys want to do. I think the setup cost is only 25k, it might be even less, and this will put you in a job screen for the setup missions for the Fleeca Job. The setup missions are fairly easy, as long as you've got like an assault rifle. For example, in the previous videos we bought the bullpup rifle, then you guys should be alright. With this heist you can either run it with a friend or just a randomer from your session. With this heist I'm going to run it with one of my friends because he made a new character as well, and it's just going to be very beneficial for the pair of us. So when my friend joins, we're just going to start up this heist setup and just follow it along. The setup missions for this are nice and easy. You can probably get them out of the way in like half an hour. For this scope out mission, all that we have to do is drive to the Fleeca bank and then drive back to Leicester's factory. So when you arrive at the bank, Leicester's going to show you the cameras and what it looks like inside, and then all you have to do is drive back. Now that we're back at Leicester's factory, all that we have to do is get in this Granger over here and then drive that back to our apartment. Once we get back to the apartment, that is the first setup mission done. Now you're going to get a cutscene of you and Paige carrying the heist equipment into the apartment. After the cutscene, you're going to be told how to start the heist setup and how the planning board works. After all that's out the way, you're going to be able to start the next setup. This setup's going to be a lot harder than the other one, so I suggest if you haven't got a gun already, definitely purchase one now. And then you just want to start it up and invite a friend or just invite a randomer from your lobby. And when you guys are ready, just start up the heist prep. The good thing about owning this apartment is that it's literally just down the road from where you need to go. So you're going to be told to go to a garage, parking lot, and you want to drive all the way to the top. And when you get to the top, you just want to take cover behind a car because there's a lot of enemies. Also, because you've got a CEO office, you guys can actually get snacks for free, and they come in very handy in these types of setups, as you can regen health behind cover. This is my friend's perspective. As you can see, we're just both getting behind cover and then just trying to pick off the enemies one by one. The important thing about this heist setup is mainly just getting cover and picking the enemies off one by one, because if you don't do that, you will definitely get beamed. but after you've killed all the enemies, you just want to steal the armoured kuruma and then drive it back to Lester's factory, and that'll be that setup completed. Now we can do the heist. So after we have a little cutscene with Lester, you're going to spawn outside Lester's factory again. You just want to make your way back to the apartment so that you can begin the heist. Now that we're back at the apartment, we just want to go to the heist planning room again, and now it should let you start the heist finale. You just want to invite your friend or invite anyone from your session. For the heist cuts, I would recommend giving yourself 55% and your teammate 45%, because you don't get paid for any setups, and it'll definitely make up some of that money what was lost. But once you've got it all set up, you just want to go ahead and start the heist. When you guys start the heist, you're going to be told to drive over to Lester's factory again. Once you guys get to Lester's factory, you just want to park up your car and then jump in the kuruma. Obviously with the two different heist roles, you want to make sure that the driver's obviously driving and that the driller is the passenger. The driller is the one who's going to be hacking on the way to the Fleeca bank. What's good about the hacking part is that it doesn't actually matter how many times you fail. You could fail the hack loads of times and it won't make you guys restart the heist. For some reason I find these hacks quite hard. I think it's just the fact if you do mess up, you have to start all over again in the hack, and it's kind of frustrating. But I recommend that you guys use your D-pad for these hacks because it just makes it more precise. I used to use my analog stick and I used to fail the hack every single time. We were just waiting there for like 15 minutes outside the bank. But once the driller's completed the hack and the driver has made it to the bank, the driller just wants to pull up his phone and then activate that hack from his phone. This is going to open the vault door and you'll be shown like a camera shot of the vault door opening. After that, you just want to put on your mask and then head inside. As you can see, here's the camera shot of the vault opening. You're going to be then told to put on your mask. And now the driller just wants to go straight to the safety deposit box, whilst the driver just holds up the hostages. For the driller, when you're drilling into the lockbox, the game's going to tell you what exactly to do. Obviously, I've done this many times before, so I know what to do already. But just look at the tip in the top left-hand corner of the screen, what should show up, and you guys should be alright to go. So after you guys have drilled into the safety deposit box, your character's going to grab what's inside, and now you just want to run back to the armoured kuruma outside. Don't worry about the cops who will come in, literally just run straight to the armoured kuruma and you should be alright. Once you guys are in the armoured kuruma, you're pretty much safe all the way to the drop point. Just make sure you control your driving there, as there's a lot of cops on the road and there's a lot of roadblocks, so if you can just avoid them, then you should be absolutely fine. So now we're just coming up to the cargo bob. All that you have to do at this part is just drive underneath the cargo bob's magnetic like pull. Sometimes you get pulled up straight away, then other times it might take a little bit longer, so just stick underneath it and you're going to get carried away by the cargo bob. And that is the Fleeca Job heist done. Because this is our first time doing this heist, we're going to get a first time bonus, so we get about 170k altogether I think, which is insane money for the Fleeca Job, as without the first time bonus we would have only got 70 to 80k, so that's going to move us one step closer to buying that vehicle warehouse what we need. After you've been taken away by the cargo bob, you will get a little cutscene like this. After this small cutscene it'll come up saying heist passed, and it's going to show you how much you've actually made from this heist. So with a 55% cut, we would have only got 79k, but thanks to the first time bonus we're going to get 179k I think. This is why we're going to be doing these heists, is because each new heist we do we're going to get a first time bonus for it, and that first time bonus is going to be huge for us. As you can see, here's the first time bonus. I recommend saving this money, as we don't really need to buy anything at this point. Save it for the next heist with the setup cost, as we'll be able to make more profit from that as well, and also get a first time bonus. So when you've had the cutscene for finishing the heist, you're going to most likely spawn here. At some point you'll see a little alert at the top left of your screen saying that Lester's going to be in touch soon about another heist. All you have to do is just wait around in the lobby. I think after about 10 to 15 minutes he does actually call you again, and then you can start up that heist. But that's going to wrap it up for this video guys. In the next video we will be continuing the heists and getting another first time bonus for that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If this video has actually helped you out, then be sure to leave a like, as it definitely shows your support for this series. Put suggestions down in the comments on what you want to see next, and don't forget to subscribe guys, and hit that bell icon to stay up to date for more GTA tips, tricks and glitches. We're on the road to 1,500 subscribers, which is just surreal to me. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting me throughout these past 2 months. I never thought I'd grow this fast, but finally guys, thanks for watching.